Cushion, blanket, pen, paper. Good. And while some of you are still getting that, the rest of us who are waiting, you can take a few slow breaths in and out through the nose. And when we slow our breath down, it slows all of our energy down, our pace of the day slows down. You might start to notice what your pace has been today as you change it. And sitting up nice and tall, sitting bones relax down as the spine lengthens and the crown of the head lifts up towards the sky. Chin dips ever so slightly. Bring your palms together and rub them together. Good. Bring your hands into stillness and draw this energy to your heart, lifting the heart. Inhale with me. Exhale all the way out. Deep inhale. Complete exhale. Gazing at your third eye center between the two eyebrows, inward. And let's inhale for the Adi mantra. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Inhale. Exhale. And take in the words of this poem by Mary Oliver. It's called Lines Written in the Days of Growing Darkness. Every year we have been witness to it, how the world descends into a rich mash in order that it may resume. And therefore, who would cry out to the petals on the ground to stay, knowing as we must how the vivacity of what was is married to the vitality of what will be. I don't say it's easy, but what else will do if the love one claims to have for the world be true? Coming into baby pose in Guru Pranam, sinking your hips back down by your heels, and your palms come together with the forehead resting on the earth. And if your head doesn't reach the earth, you can place a cushion or a block underneath it. Coming right into this pose that is a bow. A pose of honoring, a pose of gratitude. And as you breathe here, you might start to notice little areas where you can relax more and let go more. Make your breath long and deep, inhaling and exhaling through the nose. And start to circulate gratitude through the body, every little thing that you might be grateful for. Circulate it, pour it out. You can begin to let the palms of the hands face up towards the sky. Notice what your body might be saying in this shape. And on your next inhale, begin to lift the gaze. Lift the heart and the whole upper body up so you're standing on the shins. Just find a comfortable width for the shins. And on our inhales, we'll reach up to the sky. And on our exhales, we'll bow down, palms and the forehead come to the earth. Let any thoughts or intentions that go with this just pour into it. The next time that you bow down, pause here for a moment. And on an inhale, lift the gaze, walk the hands forward or walk the knees back and lower down into chaturanga. Inhale, gliding the shoulders down the back, lifting the heart, cobra. Exhale, passing through tabletop, tuck the toes, lift the hips to the sky in triangle. Press your wide fingers down into the earth, let your heels of your feet sink. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, child's pose. Inhale, tabletop, tenting your fingers, and step your right foot forward, leaning into that front knee. Inhale, sweeping the arms forward and up. Palms touch at the top of your inhale, exhale, bowing down. Your hands can even sweep back at the bottom of your exhale. And then let's do it again. Inhale, reaching forward and up. Palms touch, exhale, bowing down. And instead of thinking of what your intentions might be, instead just notice what your body might be saying in this movement. One more. Planting the hands down, lean it back, lowering down. Inhale, open the heart, cobra. Exhale, tuck the toes, triangle pose. As if you're gently pulling your heart through, tuck the chin. Shoulders relax away from the ears, wide fingers. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, lowering knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga. Inhale, cobra. Beautiful. Exhale, child's baby pose. On your inhale, coming into tabletop, tenting the fingers, step your left foot forward. And then lean into that front knee, your hips gently drop. Inhale, sweeping forward and up. Exhale, bowing down. One more. Release the hands, lean it back. And sink your hips down as your feet fall to the side. And come lying onto the back. For the beginning of our Kriya, point the toes. Lift your arms so your hands are hovering over the thighs. Tuck your chin, gazing at your toes. And you can lift both or one leg at a time, alternating with breath of fire, panting like a dog through the nose. Inhale deeply. Exhale, relax. Hug the knees into the chest. Interlace your hands around them. Tuck the nose. Breath of fire. You can always hold the head if you need to, or you can always relax for a moment and then come back in. Inhale deeply. Lift Mula Bandha, lifting the pelvic floor, inviting energy all the way up the spine through the crown. Exhale, relax. And rock it up. Sitting in easy pose. Arms stretch up 60 degrees. Fingertips curl into the very first mounds of the hands. Thumbs stretch up towards the sky. And you're opening this whole meridian that runs up the inner arm, lung, and large intestine. Chin draws back towards the neck. Gaze up at the crown of the head. Eyelids are closed. Breath of fire. Inhale deeply, bring your thumb tips to touch, stretch your fingers up. Squeeze the energy from your tailbone all the way up the spine through the fingers. Inhale even more, stretch even taller. Slowly exhale, let your straight arms pass through your space all the way to the earth. Notice what the body might be saying now. Come lying onto your back. I'm going to talk you through these, so you don't need to watch. I'm not demoing this next one. So you're on your back, and you can hug your right knee in towards your chest. And then take this right knee across the body, holding it with your left hand down towards the earth. And reach your right arm away. So this is a supine twist, also known as a cat stretch. And send your breath way down into the low belly and pelvis in this twist. Your head can gently spill to the right away from the knee. And see if you can drop in a tiny bit more. Unraveling, switching legs, twisting in the other direction. Can you surrender a little bit more? When you're ready, unravel the pose. Lying on the back at center with your legs out long. And bring your palms together over the heart and rub them against each other vigorously. And keep going. And we're going to brighten the eyes. So bring your energized palms over the eyes and open your eyes into the hands. Allow the energy of the hands to brighten and clear the eyes, maybe all the way into the soul. And very slowly start to open the thumbs and lift the hands away from the face. And stretch the arms down over the legs for stretch pose again, hands hovering over the thighs, palms facing each other, toes pointing. Lift the gaze to your toes. So your chin is tucked and you're gazing at your toes. Breath of fire, lifting one leg at a time or both. This time, inhale extra deep, hold the pose, hold the breath. Energy is circulating. Exhale, relax completely. Let energy distribute through the body. What might this shape that you're in be expressing? Hug the knees into the chest. Rock up and come lying onto your belly. Place your hands on the floor underneath your shoulders on either side of the rib cage and draw your feet together. Press them down into the earth. Inhale, coming up into cobra, and a great modification is to have the forearms on the earth instead. Either way, pick a gaze point that's upward towards the ceiling. Fix your eyes on it and then soften the eyes. Like your heart and your gaze are both softly beaming at this point. You can choose long, deep breathing here or breath of fire. Ten seconds left. Inhale, come into your pose a little bit more deeply. Squeeze Mul Bandh, inviting energy to rise. Exhale, sink back into baby pose. On an inhale, coming into tabletop, wide fingers. Knees are underneath the hips, hands underneath the shoulders. Spine is long, glide your shoulders down the back and then hug them towards the midline. The heels of your feet can come together. Inhale, as you tilt the tailbone up, your spine comes down and we gaze up. Starting with the tailbone, as you exhale, tilt it down, rounding the spine, tucking the chin. Inhaling into cow. Exhaling into cat. Beautiful. You're welcome to keep this slow pace, or you can speed it up. Last few seconds, go as fast as you comfortably can. Inhale into cow pose, gazing at the third eye. Exhale, bring this third eye down to the earth. Very slowly, you can roll up one vertebrae at a time. Let your legs come out long in front of you. And bring your cushion nearby. Flexing your feet. Inhale, reaching the arms up to the sky. Exhale, bowing down as you fold forward. Let your hands come anywhere on the legs or around the big toes, your first two fingers around the big toes. And we're going to bow a couple more times. So inhale, lengthen up, still holding on. Like your heart is trying to find space, trying to shine light. And then exhale, bowing. Inhale, shining up. Exhale, bowing down. One more. Now stay in the forward fold here. Breathing slowly. Breathing long. Can you soften the jaw, the tip of the tongue? Soften the backs of the legs. Couple more breaths here. Can you let go a little bit more? What is the body saying? Staying exactly as you are. Simply inhale and hold the breath. Notice what's circulating. What happens if you lift Mulband? Exhale, relax in any way, any shape. Imagining yourself in rock pose, sitting on the shins. And then make your way there, and you're welcome to place a cushion between the heels and the sitting bones. Or you can have, oh boy, sorry about that. Or you can have the ankles wide and a couple cushions in between. If this pose just is not accessible to you, that's okay. A nice modification is to be here. So your sitting bones are getting stimulated but you're able to sit nice and tall. Let's bring one hand over the navel point and gently cover it with the other. Sitting tall, tucking the chin. You're welcome to choose long, deep breathing or breath of fire. As you sit in this pose, sit proudly, open, confident, strong. And if you allow yourself to be fully present, fully still in the mind, the yogis believe that the universe bows to you. When the mind is still, the universe bows to you and serves you. You're welcome to stay here in this pose. Or you can take your cushion and your blanket and place it behind you. And you're going to lay down on top of the cushion. So ideally your knees are bent, but if this is not accessible, then let your legs come out long and your heart is lifted by the cushion. Good. Palms face up. Breath is slow and deep. Begin to inhale Sat, exhale Nam. Inhale deeply and suspend the breath. Exhale, release. And our last pose tonight is shoulder stand. You're welcome to lift the legs and place a little cushion under the sacrum just for a tiny lift. And the toes are pointing up towards the sky, back is on the floor. Or you can lift your hips right up to the sky, holding on to them with your hands. Either way, point and spread your toes like a lotus flower. When we go upside down, we gain a new perspective of the moment. Good. If you're in full shoulder stand, feel free to try to inch your elbows closer together. And walk your hands a little bit higher up the back towards your upper back. Inhale deeply, get a little bit taller. Exhale, slowly lowering down. Relaxing on the back in Shavasana. Maybe covering the body with a blanket. Vad Guranama, Jagat Guranama, Sat Guranama, Siddhi Gurudev, Vad Guranama, Jagat Guranama, Sat Guranama, Siddhi Gurudev, Vad Guranama, Jagat Guranama, Sat Guranama, Siddhi Gurudev, complete surrender here. Let everything go as you rest. Deepening your breath. Scanning the body from the tips of the toes all the way up through the crown of the head. Wiggling fingers and toes. Circling wrists and ankles. Stretch the arms up over the head. And take a little cat stretch to each side. Hug the knees into the chest. Rub the soles of the feet together and the palms of the hands together. Let the feet go, rest the hands over the heart. And honoring this moment, this body, breath, mind, life. Rocking up and down on the spine to come to seated. You can sit on a cushion for our mantra. And before we begin with the music, take a moment to close the eyes and energetically just sit back and surrender. Allow everything to be. And as we chant Ad Gure Name, the Mangalacharan mantra, really feel the way the tongue moves and the sounds that you're making, and really feel the posture and the movement. So you're fully in this moment with every feeling, every sensation.
and feel all of the blessings that are already with you, and feel them flooding into your heart, into your awareness. And as we sing Name, which means I bow to each blessing, to each gift from the divine.
Take 1 minute to flash write. No thinking. Write anything that comes to you. 1 minute. And wrapping up this last line. Bringing the palms together at the heart. We'll chant 3 Satnams. The first Satnam, giving gratitude to everything that has happened in the past. Everything. The second Satnam, to everything in the future. And you can kind of think of it as a lotus, the past, the future, and then the jewel of the lotus is this moment right now, the center. And our third Satnam will be for this present moment that's always with us. So let's inhale deeply. Exhale all the way out. And inhale for Satnam, for gratitude for the past. Sat Nam. Inhale for the future. Inhale gratitude for the present moment. Sat Nam. The truth and the light within me honors and bows to the truth and the light within you. Satnam.